Please remain on the line and your call will be answered by one of our representatives in the order in which it was received. This call may be monitored and recorded for training purposes. Hello, good evening. Thank you for calling FedEx. My name is Eric. How can I help you today?
Hi, good evening. I've got a problem with my package. It says incorrect address or something like that. I know I usually get stuff from you folks, and usually I even get a phone call along the way. But any case, and depending on the driver, I guess, because there's at least one driver knows my place. But and probably problem is Walmart.com apparently has a problem with their website where it cuts off the special delivery instructions at 210th Street. So, any case, let me give you the what's it called? The
Case number?
tracking number. Yeah. Let's see. It is 449-207-974-215.
And with whom am I speaking right now?
Chris Lung.
Package here coming from, well, first of all is for
Yes.
Chris Long. Package coming from Walmart, weights about 12 pounds. Driver had a complaint about a street name or number being wrong. We have the 48601 250th Street West, Lancaster, California, 93536. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's going to be for a house, an apartment, a business?
It's actually a property. It's a little bit of a dirt road to get to it. You take West Avenue E off of 210th Street to access it. That's the tricky part.
I'm going to provide notes for the driver to avoid having like a situation where they get confused, so let's be able to write that down here.
Yes, please. I believe the last time I talked to you folks, it was so basically my last order I got no problem with, no issues, just got delivered last week, and then previous one I think somebody said that they were gonna fix it so that it's in the database properly, that it's when my address pops up, but I guess here we are. So anyways.
Got it. Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. Happens because I do see here it's kind of like a rural area a little bit.
Very much so. Yeah, it's like literally 25 miles from town, which is nice that certain things get delivered. It's like basically rice, coffee, things like bread and whatnot. You got to go into town.
Like everything normally gets delivered, but then you get one of a time a driver that doesn't know the area. But it's Walmart here. I don't see how he needs to do it. So I'm gonna provide some notes here. You let me know if what I said is correct or incorrect. So for example, when let's say. What is the notepad for me to don't miss what I'm gonna write down?
Well, I would say Old Lancaster Road and 210th Street at the corner. There's the West Avenue E, which is a dirt road, and then you follow that, and then it turns into 205th Street West as it hangs left, and about a quarter mile or so to a half a mile is going to be two stone pillars, a gate, fence, and you'll see a RV and red van and a bunch of dogs, and that's the place. That's the easy way to that's actually what I wrote in the instructions on the Walmart.com, but
I think the driver missed them. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's actually apparently what I've been told is that those special instructions basically cut off at you must use 210th Street, and it kind of cuts off right there. From what I understand.
That happens with us with Walmart, to be honest. But from my end, all the notes you're providing will be here. So
yeah.
If the driver is coming from Lancaster Road, he needs to go all the way up, turn right into West Avenue E, go all the way down, and it's going to be becoming 205th Street West.
Yes. Because they have that park in the middle for some reason, and so it's like almost 2 miles down is the 205th Street West, where it's near the aqueduct on the other side of the park. But it's crazy how they did that. But whatever. It's kind of cool because it's like I live in a nice, private, secluded, quiet, and everything. Occasional airplane overhead, but the main highway is like on the other side, and technically it's a pretty rough road to come in from that way. And then there's another access point from D8 from 210th Street that I usually take, because it's a little bit better road. But it's not that bad of a road. I mean, obviously, I've been getting my deliveries most of the time, so. But it is nice to be out in
Yeah,
the middle of
I'm
nowhere.
able to see that. I'm able to see the other address by BTA, but nothing to worry about. The notes that you're providing, it's also like accurate because for where the driver is coming, I believe the package is going to be coming from most probably Fairmont. So most
Palmdale.
probably that's where the package is going to be coming from. I believe that's going to be the
It
filling
says
station. So
Palmdale, so yeah. It's looks like Palmdale is the, but at least it didn't get returned to sender. That's useless.
oh yeah, every time there's an issue with packages, if not we don't deliver accurately, we have to either send an email or in this case call the customers. But it's not gonna be a situation where we're
Exactly.
gonna either return it back to the shipper immediately.
Yeah, I was
But
figuring I would get a phone call in the morning since I didn't. Usually I get one the same day, but or if not in the morning to just sort of clarify the situation as such. But you know, and I've called beforehand just to make sure, and it's like can't really do anything to update anything until after there's a problem. So okay, so I checked on it, and it's not too late in the day, and there's a problem, and I was able to call in time, so it's not too late and all to get it rectified for tomorrow around 3 o'clock or so. I'll probably get my package, give or take. 3:30 is usually the average time that he stops by. But yeah, so I know I gotta call Walmart.com and tell them both between the where it gets cut off on the special instructions as well as there's another package I think they sent by OnTrack and I believe they said they had the extra package, which is just some clamato and I forget what else it was, but I had two other items that I never received. Basically, kind of sucks, but yeah, either way, I gotta double check on that couple of orders ago that But like I said, I appreciate you guys because, like I said, UPS it either goes to the two times it went to the wrong address and about 8 or 9 times it went back to sender. So I'm like, oh man, at
no
least
trouble, no trouble at all.
you guys are the
Well, the
only
situation
fully
here.
reliable. On track 50-50, but you guys are at least, more like 4 out of 5 times it makes it, and then 1 out of 5 maybe there's a the same issue as such. So no big deal, easy to
Got it.
fix, and sometimes there's a map even taped to the box just to make sure, so the directions. But yeah, 210th Street and Old Lancaster Road, right at the corner. West Avenue East dirt road, and the rest is not too hard.
Got it, got it. Well, nothing to worry about. All this information will be with Walmart for the station. Driver should to receive this. Definitely we're looking forward to deliver on the next business day. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
No trouble. Any other question? Anything else I can try to assist?
Well, I'm just glad it's all fixed nice and timely fashion and to be expected under the circumstances. All good.
It's a good. It's a good. Don't worry. It's everything. We will be getting it delivered right away. So thank you so much for your patience, for your time today. I'll be grateful though if you could be able to stand online for a very brief survey. This will help me to serve you better in the very brief. It's going to help me to serve you better in the future. But again, thank you for your time and answer. We'll call it back to FedEx. Have a wonderful
Thank
evening,
you.
sir. Okay.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello. We appreciate your business and value your opinion. Please take a moment to answer a few questions about your recent call with our FedEx customer service team. Please respond to the following questions with your phone keypad. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all satisfied, and 5 is very satisfied, how would you rate your overall satisfaction with the FedEx agent you spoke with? On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all easy, and 5 is very easy, how easy did the FedEx agent resolve your issue? On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all courteous, and 5 is very courteous, how courteous was the FedEx agent you spoke with? Do you have any further feedback or suggestions regarding your interaction with the FedEx agent? If yes, please provide them after the tone, and press the star key when finished. Otherwise, press the pound key.